The building we occupy right now is 75 years old. It has its limitations, but we're still educating kids in it today. We look at it and we think it's an iconic building. We think it's done a great job of educating kids over those years. And what we want is 75 years into the future for people to look back at us when we're all dead and gone and think the same thing about the decisions that we made.
Because we're trying to design something new, something that doesn't exist, something that is difficult for us just to go down the street and see. So we really kind of needed to get on the same page on vocabulary and thought process and what the vision really was.
The architects were able to take a lot of what we stated from our first design charrette at Rice University and put those words into action by creating visual images that somehow captured what we were saying, which I thought was just unbelievable.
In education, there are levels of cognition. The lowest level is knowledge and comprehension. And for years, that's what we've been giving in the classroom. The highest, most difficult levels are application, analysis, synthesis, evaluation, and that's what we were sending you home to do. So we're looking at a facility that supports the ability for us to send the kid home to get the knowledge and comprehension. Your homework is, go home and watch this direct teach piece, and watch it again if you don't understand, and watch it again if you don't understand, and write down what you don't understand. Tomorrow when you come to class, now we work with it. And now is when the teacher who has the expertise in that subject helps you through those higher, more complex stages. And when you think about the way we learn as human beings, that is naturally the way we learn.
I believe students learn of all levels, and that's one of the ways flipped classrooms really helped me, because I have some students that do not understand math at all. Well, they don't think they understand math. But when I open them up to the idea of, hey, you know what? Instead of doing this quiz, if you can show me you know this by creating a rap song, or creating a video, or even a tutorial over it, that will suffice for me. Showing me that you know that knowledge. And that right there, the creativity comes.
Our timeline is about a year to finish the designs and 18 months to 24 months for construction.
This is a big undertaking to take 4,000 to 5,000 students and to try and reinvent the physical location where they learn, and yet at the same time they are going to be here at school learning and throughout the whole process. So, and actually that will be an interesting learning experience in itself.
One of the impacts will be a much more frugal use of our land space. We'll be building up and reclaiming a lot of the area that we're using for parking and other spread out facilities as green space. That will enable us to bring all of those activities onto our campus in one place, which keeps our kids safe, keeps our kids here, keeps them active, and allows us to provide those opportunities for our kids.
With the reconstruction of Lamar High School, there's an opportunity not just to say, hey, here's success in public schools, but for really the result of this effort to be the jewel in the crown of Houston's public education system.
So to take some of the educational ideas that we're talking about and blend them with a lot of great architectural ideas, that's really where the magic happens, and I'm looking forward to showing more design in the future.
I've seen it, like I said, from day one. Now where it's at now, it's just amazing. So we're just happy and just looking forward.